In the energy quadrant, December WTI crude oil futures have dropped for the third straight session, down right around 2.7% for those three sessions. Now, the 200-day moving average, while still powerful resistance, is very flat, so it doesn't carry as much sort of resistive weight as it normally does. However, since about October 10th, it has started to tilt slightly downward, indicating the potential for a longer term downtrend in crude oil. The high today was $61.50, which was only up 0.31%, and the low today was $59.76, which was down about 2.53%. And as we come into the close of the future session, WTI futures is still down 1.92%. A modest drawdown of slightly less than 1 million barrels is the consensus forecast for tomorrow's EIA inventory report. Markets anticipate this draw following a similar draw last week. Estimates for gasoline and distillates also point to small declines, continuing a recent trend of reduced stockpiles domestically. Now, for refinery utilization, direct estimates are not as readily available, but recent data have shown utilization rates near seasonal averages with minor week-over-week variations. Expectations are for refinery runs to remain stable or show only minor changes, barring any unexpected disruptions, a hurricane, for example. Crude oil traders will be looking at the EIA report tomorrow for any divergence from these estimates. Now, the tug of war between easing Middle East tensions and a possible Chinese demand spike are starting to drive crude oil. Now, OPEC and OPEC Plus have been bringing back idle production, and they're largely responsible for many people's view of a globally oversupplied crude oil market. Meanwhile, the de-escalation of Middle East tensions and hopes for a similar de-escalation in Russia's war in Ukraine have helped to sort of depress prices in crude oil. Still, a demand surge could come, and it could be expected if positive news from the Trump-Xi summit in South Korea on Thursday start to hit the headlines. These are the major geopolitical factors for crude oil futures prices going forward.